In today's show, we took a look at 8 felines that are available for adoption. Now we're going to look at 2 exotic animals we have here at the shelter. The first one is Loki. Loki is a 1.5-year-old Lionhead mixed rabbit. So rabbits have breeds just like dogs do, and here at the shelter what we try and do is pull out the most distinct breed, and he has that longer tufts or like a mane around his head, which tells us that he is part Lionhead. He was given up by his previous owner, and he's only been with us for 2 days now. He arrived at the shelter on February 5th, and because he's so easygoing, mild-mannered, he was quicker to go on our adoption floor. And his owner did give him up, and I was reading through his paperwork before we started to shoot his film segment here, and it sounds like his owners truly cared for him, like a lot of owners do, but they were unable to keep him because where they were moving, they were not allowed to have a pet. One of the things I noticed right away about Loki is that he is already neutered. It is very rare for people to turn in animals that have already been, or rabbits that have already been spayed or neutered. So they took care of getting him neutered. Just reading over what they fed him, it was a higher quality diet for rabbits. They had a veterinarian for him. So it appears that they really did care, they just couldn't take him along. And they even provided their contact information if someone wants to ask more questions about his behavior, how he was housed, any of those kinds of things. So if you're thinking about a rabbit, the first thing you need to do is not meet a rabbit, but get on the internet and do research. One site we recommend to people is the House Rabbit Society. They have a lot of good information. At times people see smaller pets as being easier to care for. That's not necessarily true. He still needs daily exercise. He needs to be handled daily. He needs an appropriate diet. You have to have a vet to take him to should there be an emergency and for an annual exam. And not all vets see exotic animals. So Loki will be a good rabbit for a first-time rabbit owner, but you still need to do that research before you commit to owning a rabbit, a guinea pig, a hamster, any of those smaller animals. So Loki's here in our rabbit room, or I should say our small animal room. He's living in one of the hutches that we have indoors. Stop by, see him, ask questions of our staff. We'll be happy to give you a little information. And then, as I said, please educate yourself should you be considering a rabbit as a pet.